What's up, guys? Scott here, back with another video of my new webcam. As you can see, kind of a new background, kind of trying a different approach. Also to go a little more stylistic, dressing up a little bit with a pretty nice shirt and my green arrow hat. Trying to create kind of a video persona. So with my new webcam, it's helping a lot. Bigger picture, better quality, better picture quality, obviously, and then it's able to do me more. Let me do a little more without having to hold my phone and record myself. So, speaking of, I want to show y'all a picture. Now, I tried turning the brightness down on my phone. Maybe this will help. And so, there you go. Still, you can see that picture pretty well. And that is a picture, a fan-made picture I found of Diggle as the Green Lantern with the other Arrowverse heroes. You have the new Batwoman, and then you have White Canary, Supergirl, Superman. Well, both Superman, Kingdom Come Superman, and then the Flash in the middle. So that is an awesome poster. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So that's going to kind of lead me into my video topics for today, and that is my theories on John Diggle's appearances upcoming this next year, or this next season in the Arrowverse. So before I get into my theory part, which really isn't going to be that long, but let's go over the official news. So it was reported a few weeks ago, maybe about a month ago, that John Diggle, David Ramsey, the actor, David Ramsey is coming back, who plays John Diggle, is coming back to direct a few episodes of the Arrowverse across the different shows. But also, he's returning as John Diggle to guest star in 5 episodes across 5 different shows. He's returning in Supergirl, Superman and Lois, Batwoman, The Flash, and Legends of Tomorrow. So, David Ramsey is returning as John Diggle to direct some episodes, but then also to return to guest stars John Diggle across 5 episodes across 5 different shows. So that is awesome news, because Diggle is a very beloved character from the Arrowverse. I love him. He's one of my favorites. Never have a problem with Diggle, and he's pretty much universally loved across the fandom. And he's not a character that I've found that has a lot of haters. So yeah, love Diggle, and it's awesome to see him back. And so now let's get into the theories of what I think is happening with him returning. Well, as you guys know, now if you haven't seen Crisis on Infinite Earths or the end of Arrow at this point, then it's been almost a year, so you're just So I'm just but I will give you a spoiler warning. So 3, 2, 1. That's your spoiler warning. So following the events of Crisis on Infinite Earths and Oliver Queen's death, sacrificing himself to help defeat the Anti-Monitor and help restore the multiverse. In the Arrow series finale, John Diggle gives the eulogy at the funeral. Beautiful scene, by the way. Love it. But anyway, the final thing you see, he's moving to Metropolis with Lila and their 2 kids, Sarah and John. He's moving to Metropolis, but then the last thing that happens to him in the series finale is this comet or something falls out. This meteor falls out of the sky and crashes into the ground, and he goes up to it and he finds this, and he finds this thing, and you see a green glow, which obviously anyone that's remotely a devout DC fan knows that's obviously a Green Lantern ring. That's what it is. So in my opinion, John Diggle is the Arrowverse version of John Stewart, who in the comics, in DC Comics, is a very prominent Green Lantern. So, in fact, in the Arrowverse, John Diggle's stepdad's last name is Stewart, so he's obviously the Arrowverse version of John Stewart, which obviously would make him the prime candidate to become the Arrowverse's Green Lantern. Now, as far as I remember, the Green Lantern Corps has never, ever been even mentioned in the Arrowverse up to this point. I can't think of any, and I have pretty good memories of these shows. I can't, other than the ending of Crisis on Infinite Earths, which had when it was showing the new multiverse and all the different Earths, you saw a shot of Oa and some Green Lanterns. But other than that, it's never been even mentioned mainly across the shows. So what I think is happening with Diggle returning is that, this will be our first official introduction to the Green Lantern mythology in the Arrowverse. And then also I think this is going to set up him becoming a Green Lantern. So there has to be, I kind of got my notes here, there has to be a storyline. In my opinion, there has to be an overarching storyline with him going to all these different cities and meeting all these different heroes. So he's going to be going... Now, it's not been confirmed which order he's going to appear on the shows, but let's say he appears on Batwoman first. So he'll be going from Gotham... So Batwoman's obviously in Gotham. We assume he's going to be going to all these different cities. But yeah, let's just say he goes from Gotham, which is Batwoman, to Central City, to the Flash, to Smallville or Metropolis, Superman and Lois, to National City with Supergirl. There has to be an overarching story and reason why he's going to all these different cities and interacting with all these different heroes. Now his appearance on Legends, it's been said that he's playing a secret character which is being kept under wraps, which I think that's when we'll finally officially see him as Green Lantern. I think these episodes are going to be a journey with him, ultimately leading to him becoming a Green Lantern. So, I'm excited. And I like that they're not revealing too much too soon. They just said Diggle's coming back for 5 episode appearances. And, and obviously... Oh, but David Ramsey said in an interview months ago that news is coming about his Green Lantern soon. Very soon, and this has to be what he was talking about. So, this has to be setting up Diggle becoming a Green Lantern. And I think this will maybe lead into this either is the crossover event, or this will heavily set him up for future crossovers. So, anyway, guys, very exciting stuff. So, I think I'm so excited that Diggle is returning for multiple appearances. And I'm very excited that hopefully he's going to officially become the Arrowverse's Green Lantern. And this will hopefully be our first introduction to the Green Lantern, official introduction to the Green Lantern mythology in the Arrowverse. So, guys, super excited. Can't wait to see what happens. And I'm also excited to see him interact with all the different heroes from Barry. Of course, he's interacted with Barry quite a few times, but we've never really seen him interact with Kara that much, or the Batwoman for sure, and Superman and Lois. I don't think he's even ever met Superman, really. So it's going to be exciting to see him return and interact with all these different heroes after Oliver's gone. So, and also, if Diggle's returning, that's not to say that other Arrow characters can't return in the future too, like Dinah, Renee, Laurel, this shows me that any of those characters could return down the road. So that is very exciting, guys. As a fan, and if someone wants to see these shows do well, this is very exciting news. So anyway, guys, stay tuned for updates. Really liking my new webcam. I hope the quality is better, and I'm going to start trying to do more of this, more stylized. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon, and peace out.